Okay, reading recap for June. I read 10 books in the month of June, so let's do a yes, no, maybe for those 10. We're going to start with The Knight and the Moth by Rachel Gillick. This is going to be a maybe for me. I enjoyed it. I didn't like it quite as much as One Dark Window, and it's kind of hard to get into in the beginning because of the language. It's a lot of old words like Tor and things that I wasn't really familiar with, so it's slow to get into. But it's maybe if you really like fantasy over romance and you were a huge fan of One Dark Window like me, then you'll probably like it. But if you don't like fantasy, then it's probably a no. Then I had an arc of Save You by Mona Kosten. This was originally in German, and actually the first book is publishing today on July 1st. It's called Save Me, and I got a art copy of the second book, Save You, and this was an absolute yes. This is also a series, the Maxton Hall series on Amazon Prime, which I absolutely love and binged, so you need to watch that. Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. This is a yes for me. Definitely if you like Ali Hazelwood, this was a 5-star read for me. I loved it. It is the second book in the series for Not in Love. I don't think you have to read this book, but it is better if you do. It makes more sense. So maybe if you like Ali Hazelwood. Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. Yes, if you like rom-coms and you like spicy books. Maybe if you're not into spice, that's probably a no if you're not into spice, but it was funny and cute. I enjoyed it. He's got some piercings in some interesting places, so. Then I started the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh, and this was raved about on Booktok, so it's gonna be a maybe. I absolutely loved the first and second book. The first is Binding 13. The second is Keeping 13, and they were a definite yes for me. I also read the third book, Saving 6, and the first two books were really good. I absolutely adored them. The third book is a lot of trauma. There is abuse in all the books, so if you have any sort of trigger warnings, I would say no. But if you like a story with emotional damage and wonderful characters, then absolutely yes. Silver Elite. So I had heard a lot of negative things, but this is a yes for me. If you like dystopian fantasy that's fast-paced with romance, I think you will absolutely like this. If you don't like fantasy or don't like dystopian, then no. Daisy Hates the Great Undoing by Jessa Hastings. This is a part of the Magnolia Park series, so it's a maybe. If you have read the Magnolia Park series, then yes. It wasn't my favorite of the series, though. It felt kind of repetitive and just kind of a recap of the earlier books, but yeah, so maybe for that one. And I saved the best for last, We Who Will Die by Stacia Starks. I absolutely love this, so it's an absolute yes. It was an ARC read from NetGalley, so it's not coming out until January of 2026. But if you like romantasy, you need to add this to your TBR. It's got Roman gladiator style fighting, magical powers, vampires, magical creatures, plot twists, just everything you could want in a romantasy book. So it's a definite yes.